I'm Gardner Selby, Chief Political Writer for The Statesman, with a mid-evening update. I've got a national headline that may last through the night, and this one is not good news for John McCain. CNN and probably other networks have called Ohio for Senator Obama. That was described by the network as an absolutely crushing development for Senator McCain. No Republican has won the White House without carrying Ohio. So that's a national turn in Obama's favor and against McCain. Looking closer at the numbers, Obama is ahead still of McCain in Florida, about 200,000 votes ahead about half an hour ago. The word landslide is going to start being bandied about as this evening goes by, and perhaps we can discuss what that means later. In Texas, we've got two headlines. CBS News has called the U.S. Senate race for Republican John Cornyn. If CBS is correct, Cornyn will enter a second term in January. He will have defeated State Democratic Representative Rick Noriega of Houston. The other headline closer to home, an early vote at least, U.S. Representative Michael McCall of Austin, Republican, is beating the Democratic challenger Larry Joe Doherty. Doherty, of course, was a lawyer with a hat who made a run against McCall, trying to tar him as being also wealthy that he shouldn't be in the Congress. But in the early vote, according to our Washington correspondent Jason Embry, McCall won handily across this district that runs from Houston to Austin, and also defeated Doherty in his home county, Washington County. County seat is Brenham there. Apart from that, statewide, we've just learned that the AP has said that House Speaker Tom Craddock has won re-election to his House seat. That doesn't mean he's re-elected as Speaker. It just means he gets another shot at that in January, presuming he runs for another term, which everybody expects. Finally, I want to go back to the Senate race because I think CNN has posted some exit poll results that bear repeating or bear looking at. Interestingly enough, and maybe something we should have thought would happen ahead of time, it appears to me, according to the CNN exit poll results, that John Cornyn won this race because he got the votes of white men and women more than the challenger Noriega. Noriega did very well with blacks and Hispanics. What that tells you, and what still seems to hold according to the exit poll, is that white men and women still comprise a majority of the electorate in Texas, and for that reason Cornyn appears to be on his way to victory tonight. Among other results, if you're a city dweller, you're among Noriega voters. If you live in the suburbs or in rural Texas, you're among Cornyn supporters. Regionally, Noriega did fairly well in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston, pulling about 50% of the vote, according to the exit poll. He pulled 66% of the vote in the Rio Grande Valley. Meanwhile, Cornyn did very well in East Texas, pulling almost 60% of the vote. 74% of the vote for Cornyn in West Texas, which of course is less populated, but that's still a big number. And Cornyn also led in South Central Texas, which I'm going to guess includes the Austin area. Cornyn did well with college grads. And with people who made $50,000 a year or more. But the big picture there appears to be that voters broke along racial lines with white men and women, at least together, giving Cornyn what appears to be a victorious edge. I'll be updating again later.